amazing what she does in game one. Just one kill after another. You know, if you'll make first team All-American, by the way, if you average 5 kills a game throughout the year. She had 10 kills in game number 1. 10. That's twice the size of a first team All-American. So what does that make her? Most valuable player in the country? I don't know. But she also carried a huge load. 28 swings. The rest of the team, 14 swings. So whether or not she can do that all night long, I don't know. She's pretty strong and fit. Looks like she can do it, but at the end of 3 days, will she be able to maintain that kind of load? I don't know.
Well, she is the main factor for California.
She was the difference by herself.
She was. And it has sent Hawaii to a disadvantage here as they are 0-1 in this match. Serving is Murray. Mafua goes outside and more confusion for Hawaii. Tried to get it to Farrell.
It started with the pass. The pass was way too close, and Danny's can't be held at fault for that. She just tried to do the best job she could to not net that time.
Murray serving again. This time it's dug up by Otonero. Mafua to Farrell, and Farrell hits it long.
Well, she had the right idea. She hit right between the split block and just hit it too hard, too far.
California leading 2-0 here in the second. They were able to win the first game 25-21. Murray continues to serve. Otonero to Mafua. Here comes Danielson. That's off the tape. And trying to get there was Caton. And Caton, luckily, was out of bounds when she made contact.
She got out of the way at the last minute.
That's right.
Let the ball drop.
Murray puts it in. Murray puts it into the netting. 25-21 in the first game. California came from behind, took control, and won it. Here's Kaufman. 1-7-3. That's dug up by Schmidt, chased down by Lloyd, and they get it across. Farrell is blocked.
Farrell, right idea, going right at Carly Lloyd, their center, their smallest blocker, but Lloyd up to the task for sure.
California leading 4-1 in the second. Serving will be Wiley. She taps it across. Ka'aihui to Mafua. Ball is hit over by Hewitt, but not hard. That'll be returned. Lloyd, that time blocked by Hewitt. Lloyd goes outside. And Chitura hits it off the block. That's a point for California. Chitura is becoming a real problem. She was already a real problem in the first game with 10 kills, 28 swings. She continues. It's 5-1 California. Wiley serves it again. Otonero Mafua. And another bad set that time by Danny Mafua. That ball went into the antenna. And Hewitt could do nothing. And Hewitt, deep breath in frustration. She didn't like that. So Brandt comes back in to be the setter. Serving is Wiley. It's 6-1.
And in Danny's defense, she's not getting great passes, by the way. And they're the cause of some pretty good Cal serves.
Otonero hits it over that ball dug up by Murray. Chitura right there. And that ball comes right back. Chitura again. That's blocked by Hewitt. Boy, that first one looked like it hit the floor.
I think it went off somebody's foot. Let's see if we can see if it goes off somebody's foot. The first one. That's the last one. The stuff block. Here's the one right off. Yep, right off Farrell's foot. How about that?
Ball is hit and served by Otonero. Put over by Lloyd. Goes off Hewitt. Otonero to Danielson. Down the line. That's in the air. To Murray. Getting the ball across is Chitura. Here's Brandt. To Danielson. Not a good set again. Ball goes outside. Chitura rolls on the tape and goes out. That's a point for Hawaii.
That's Chutura's 32nd swing. Maybe after 3 days of hitting, she's tiring just a little bit. 38 swings one night, 35 the next.
Otonero serving. Ball hit over by Lloyd. Saved by Otonero. Waiting is Bryant. Sets up Hewitt. She hits it long. Hawaii continues to have their troubles. Again, searching for consistency. They searched for it all last night and never found it.
Chutura's hit as many balls here in a game and a half, or just a little inside of that second game as she did each night.
Brant Hewitt gets it across. Again, not a big swing. Chutura tries to baby it over. It's blocked back. Murray Chutura, tough angle, and that's blocked by Hewitt. Chutura gets it high in the air, gets it over. Otonero sets up Brand. Outside to Hewitt. She goes cross-court off the block. And that's a point for Hawaii. And they trail by 3 here in the second game.
Looks like Brandt's going to stay in the front row. Last time she subbed in from Mafua. She came out because Mafua's a little bit better blocker.
Ball is hit over and then blocked back by Danielson. Hit over by Johnson. Chutura. That's blocked. Blocked by Hewitt.
When Brittany Hewitt at 6'3" steps up and really presses over. Good handwork by Hewitt to close that gap.
5 serving 7. Farrell serving. There you go, cross court to Hewitt by the antenna. And she solves that double block again.
Carly Lloyd knew exactly where Stephanie Brandt was. She was picking on the smallest Hawaii blocker.
Here's Chutura serving. Dug up by Otonero. Brandt goes outside Danielson. That's blocked back. Blocked back that time by Kat Brown.
Solid block by Cal. Well formed. They knew where it was going to Danielson. They're out there waiting for him.
Chutura to serve. 9 serving 5. Dug up by Kaihui. Brandt goes to Otonero. She pushes it over. Kathan is there. Outside it goes to Murray. That's blocked back by Brandt and Hewitt. Good job by the Hawaii defenders that time at the net. And so it is 9-6. California leading by 3, and serving for Hawaii will be Kaihui. She will tie her shoe. Last time the whistle blew and she started to tie her shoe, and that was a point. Kaihui gets it across. That ball is dug up by Kathan to Lloyd. Johnson hits it over. Hawaii will return it. Pushed over by Danielson. Chutura. Lloyd outside to Johnson. That's off Danielson. Waiting for it is Brandt. Back set. Farrell. Yes!
Pretty good set by Brandt over her head. Back to Farrell. Farrell hitting in that what's called the D set out of the back row behind the 3-meter line.
So Kaihui. Elizabeth Kaihui out of Kailua and Punahou serving. Waiting for it is Lloyd. They go to Murray. That's in the air by Kaihui. Chased down by Brandt. Back set goes to Farrell. Loops it over. That's saved by Chutura in the backcourt. Lloyd again to Murray. There's Kaihui to Brandt. Danielson. Danielson gets it over into the tape. The ball comes over and Brandt hammers it down. Brown was able to return it over the net for California, but right into the hands of a waiting Brandt. And Hawaii has come back to a 1-point deficit. So they have fought back here in game 2.
Setters love to get that overpass so they can get maybe their lone kill of the night.
Kaihui serving. They go to Murray. That's stuck up by Otonero. Brandt. 2 hits. Everybody could see that one. California leading 10-8 in the second game. Hawaii trails in this match, 1-0. Losing the first game, 25-21. Serving will be Kathan for California. Danielson, Brandt, back to Danielson, tough hit. Kathan to Lloyd. They go to Murray. Murray able to explore that double block by Hawaii, Brandt, and also Kaufman. So timeout has been called by Hawaii, California. Let's pause along the network. Hawaii came back to a 1-point deficit. Now Cal has pulled away again. The 76 leaderboard sponsored by 76 Auto Fuel. Provided in Hawaii by Mid-Pac Petroleum. Tournament kill leaders. Chutura, Funky of St. Louis. Fawcett of Texas, Hooker of Texas. And there's one more on the list. Ball is hit over by Kaufman on that step out. Excellent dig that time by Kathan. Outside it goes to Johnson. Kaihui hits it back, but Kaihui hits it out. 12-8 California.